it is warming up in Calgary,
Yay.
and you, of course, are an outdoor lifestyle expert, and we're talking about technology, investing in your outdoor space to preserve that investment because it's expensive.
It is expensive, but new stats just came out, and which is very exciting for us Canadians because now we're starting to see more about the value of outdoors as of this year. And Calgary is kind of the inverse of everybody else, I know,
Right.
which is kind of exciting at the same time because you're setting your own pace. But what happened in Calgary with the flux in the housing market is we had all these younger buyers, these 35-year-old, 25 to 35-year-old millennial buyers able to afford houses downtown.
Right.
And because they list buying a house as a priority for them in the next 5 years, they want to do outdoor renovations. They want to do things. So they're able to do it in the downtown core where everybody else in Canada, all these young buyers are being pushed out.
Right.
So,
and that can really bring value to your property, too. So that's where you come in.
that's where I come in. So there are good things to do and bad things to do, okay? So I want to talk about the good things. Let's focus on the things that are going to add value to your property. Adding a deck right now, we know adding wood decks to the back of your house has one of the best return on investments of any other project you can do. Better than a kitchen, better than a bathroom. So the ROI on a wood deck is 70%. Which is huge, yeah. So kitchen return on investment right now is about 61%. So if you spent $10,000 on a kitchen, you get about $6,000 back.
Really?
Spend $10,000 on a new deck, $7,000 back.
I wonder why that is. Just because people don't want to deal with it?
People are looking at backyard decks as usable space.
Right.
But the key is you have to use the right type of materials. So this is from MicroPro Sienna. This is the new type of pressure-treated wood. One of the cheapest materials in the marketplace. It gives you the lasting space that you want, and it's going to actually withstand all of the conditions we have in Calgary.
Yes.
Which is
that
important.
means snow and then warm and then snow and then warm.
And that was all just today.
And that could be August, right.
Speaking of decks and wood, if you already have a deck, these types of products coming into the marketplace are really good as well. Now, these are deck sealers. They go on top of the deck. This one's by Rust-Oleum called Restore. And what it does is it actually coats the deck, holds everything inside of it. So let's say you're thinking about selling your house now.
Yes.
But you have your deck is kind of gray and beat up. If you put this coat on it, you can return the deck back to that 70% ROI. Just one coating and you're done.
That's it.
Which is a huge dollar amount. You can actually save thousands and thousands of dollars just by coating your deck one time.
How about that? And how often should I be sealing? Every year?
No, this is a one. This is a one and done. This particular product goes 10 times on, so it's like doing your coating 10 times.
Perfect.
Yeah, one and done. Never come back to it.
Great. Does the cactus add value?
When we're talking about plants, obviously plants like cacti and specialty plants in the garden actually bother buyers. They're nervous about them because they don't know how to care for them.
Right.
So keeping it simple and consistent when you're putting plants in your outdoor space actually is proving better in the long term when you're coming to sell your house.
Really?
Yeah, things like vegetable gardens in the backyard, everybody's talking about it, doesn't actually improve the value of your home.
Interesting. Well, it's such a personal choice, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people are talking about garages. Now, it may not be specific to the outdoors, but talking about the storage of your outdoor spaces or outdoor tools is really important.
Well, look how organized that is.
This organizing system by Gladiator is a great way to make money. We now know that 74% of buyers in the marketplace in Calgary right now want a house with a garage.
Yes.
So if you have a house with a garage and it's organized and clean with a system like this one, you're actually going to get more money compared to your neighbor who may not have that.
Imagine walking into an organized garage. How good would that be?
Easy breezy.
Okay.
Talk about your storage. Water. Water's going to be another big conversation this year, and we have to pay attention to our ecosystems because it's getting drier and drier, and more people are going to go through brownout periods. So I'm going to hold this up. This is actually a watering system from Lee Valley, and what this is a Bluetooth system. So it hooks up to your Wi-Fi. So let's say you're going on vacation, camping for a week, and you know that it's gotten crispy in the yard. You can actually phone it in now. You call into your watering system and say, turn on for 20 minutes. Water your plants, water your grass. Because we know if you have a crispy yard in the front and it looks all brown, it actually hurts your home value.
Right.
Curb appeal, 8% of your home's value. If it doesn't look nice and well cared for, you actually lose that money just like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge.
And that's a no-brainer.
That's so easy.
Once it goes crunchy,
Yeah.
get it back.
And again, these systems are by Lee Valley. Simple, easy, and they ship right to your door, which is nice. I got one more tech that I'm really excited about. So a lot of people talk about their tools, especially when they come to outdoors. But the tools aren't as important now as the batteries are. Now, this battery is from Black & Decker. This is the Smart Tech battery.
Okay.
And we talked a little bit about phoning it in. This battery actually has an app that connects to your phone so you can turn the battery off. So the kids can't use the tools while you're not in the house.
Oh.
So much smarter. But what's also really cool about this one, I'll flip it over here, it's got a USB charger. So let's say you're going camping or you're going to go out in the bush, you're doing a little off the grid. You take these batteries with you to charge phones, to charge any of your tools. Anything with a USB charger now connects to your batteries.
How smart is that?
Makes life so much easier. And And because technology is getting better at understanding our lifestyle practices, we should take advantage of them. And this is a great way to do that.
Okay, great ways. And you can hear more as Carson is in town for the Calgary Home and Garden Show at the BMO Center Friday, 2, 7, Saturday, 11 a.m. Are you speaking to this? You've got other topics you're talking about.
So I'm talking about urban farming and the movement of millennials to create these urban gardens, these spaces in the city and what they should be aware of.
Yes.
But I'm also talking about the value of landscaping, specifically things like decks, patios, if you've already done it, how to protect it and how to increase your home's net worth.
Okay, great value as always. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Great to have you in the city.